The following program contains adult themes which may be unsuitable for children. Parental discretion is advised.
Are we going?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Saki.
Welcome, everyone, to the Mochi podcast. The
Coolest cat just got a podcast with your hosts.
Tim and Hayden with our special guest, Kay-1 and Paradise.
Yes, sir.
Are they sipping on some sake right now?
Yes,
indeed.
we treated them to the sake.
Hey, man.
Somebody gotta drink it, and we weren't drinking it right now.
Yeah.
So.
Best way to do
It's like
it.
13.5% alcohol, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Hey,
why.
man.
That's why I'm kind of.
Oh, that's why I'm.
Because I don't drink, bro. I'm like a light drinker, bro.
I have my Johnny. I have my Johnny on, man. I'm lit.
I'm a sipper.
So Zach is not here this week, which good.
Is he in Mobile?
Who cares?
Or where the hell is he? He said he was going out of town, and then he was like, "Yo, I'm in Mobile getting drunk off my company's dime, bro." And I was like, "All right, that's Zach."
That's a great escape.
Well,
Hey,
I'm like, hey, I'm gonna call up K1 and Perry, and
why not?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
so just to kind of fill people in, because obviously we don't ever have like we always have like special guests come on, but this is more of like a little different because Hayden doesn't really know much from you, Perry.
Yes,
So you get to really introduce yourself to him and the audience, and then me and Key have been friends for forever.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
But I want y'all to introduce yourself, not plug yourself, just introduce yourself. You can plug yourself.
Follow me on Instagram.
Fuck this guy.
I'm
so harsh.
I'm K1. You know what I'm saying? Big producer. Not a big producer, but I'm a producer. But shit, I'm out here in Birmingham for some reason.
You made this one too.
Yeah. My tag. I got the hardest tag out here too.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
If you want to, we bleep it, but you can say it if you want to.
Okay. Hey, yo, man. Hey, say, man. Hey, yo. Hey, damn K1, you made this one too?
Yeah.
But then you got the.
Oh, I forgot
Shit.
Mochi's in here.
Yeah, we got
Mochi, get away from the camera. Get out of the camera.
God dang.
I forgot he was in here.
Dude, I'll let him out.
All right. Anyway,
Wouldn't be
you
an
can do
episode
the other one. The other one's my favorite one.
Are you talking about wait? Dan K1, you read this? So that's actually my little brother.
Not that one. The other
Which
one. Just the one word one that you just scream into the mic. The shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
The main.
But you should just put it in here. Like,
No, we're gonna bleep it.
are you gonna bleep it?
Yeah. So everyone was like, "What is that?" So I had to go listen to the beats.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to hear the fucking tag? Go play the goddamn beats. You know what I'm saying? Get the streams up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Ain't no free tags. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no free tags.
That's
No
what's up.
homeland.
So Perry, explain to the people who you are.
Well, I guess like the heavens open and then like. Now, where do we start? I mean, I would say like. I'm like a masterpiece. I'm like a Picasso. No, I'm Paradise, man. I'm from Birmingham. I went to Georgia for a little bit, came back. I got into music, I want to say around when I was about 13.
Yeah, it's a good time.
But I didn't take it serious. I was one of those like people like I was around like the culture, but like, and I could freestyle. Like freestyle sessions, that's why I got my training camp in like Georgia. Like it was cool. Like. But I didn't like really take it serious. I didn't know how like good I was. Like people was like, yo, but I didn't see my potential in a sense. So as I was going through life and like, yo, okay, this is kind of lit. I was like, yeah, let's do this. Let's pursue it.
What's up, man? For sure.
So, I think a good starting point, which I don't even think you know about this, Hayden, is kind of like how me and him. Like,
yeah.
Do you even know that, Perry? Do you know how like me and him ever?
Not the exact story pinpointed.
So, which is really great that we have in the background.
Forever, I've seen.
But, like.
Never cool.
Oh, never cool, dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
The beginnings,
explain
dude.
that.
The beginnings.
The beginning.
Because for as long as basically I've really known you, like you, like you and Kiki have just been tight for sure.
Yeah,
like,
but you don't know like the background or anything.
Dude. No, it was random too.
Yeah, it was serious. It was all Kiki.
I remember that first video you guys made though. Like it was like a car. Like y'all had the like.
Is it the one I did for
surrounding
him?
view?
It was like a little GoPro.
Yeah. I
Oh
think
yeah,
so,
yeah. When we did
that was lit.
I forgot what that song's called.
That's not my introduction.
No Clue.
I was okay.
That's
Yeah.
what it's called. No Clue.
Went to the fucking Sonic.
Yeah, with Alec.
Yeah. Oh shit.
God.
I forgot he was there.
I'm a
Shout out Alec.
That tater tot. So if we in our music video, I forgot that top light. That's
yeah, I
probably-
got it. It felt a little weird, but we got it.
in that music video, we do a sketch from like the Sonic commercials where they do the tater tots. Do you remember what's said in it at all?
Hell no.
So randomly, we just put this GoPro, which was Zach's brother's GoPro.
Okay.
So his like shout out you, Alex. He brought out
He don't listen to the podcast. He even asked Zach. He was like, "You still doing that podcast, Zach?" And it's like, "Yes."
But he let us use his GoPro 3 to do this really terrible HD video of us just going around in Kika's car and my car.
Shout out to the Honda.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
God,
Man,
the little
rest in peace, man.
surfboard.
That shit went out. I treated that shit like bad, terrible.
Yo, I've been through some Hondas, bro. They last forever, but
Bro,
you run them to the damn ground. I've been through them, dog.
That bitch was crying.
Yo, I've been there, man. I used to deliver pizza in a Honda Civic that 98. Bro, it went through fucking hell and back. I tell you, bro.
I got a Ford now, bro.
Yeah, we got the same car.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dog, you know what I'm saying? Big Ford hatchback. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's tight.
We got the short back seats. You know don't be a passenger. You'll be disappointed.
You a fool.
Anyway,
It's tight. I like mine, man. I don't know about you.
nah, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I had to fucking bust down car for like years. So
Exact same here. But you coming back around to it. Anyways, video y'all shot
Yeah.
for whatever.
Oh, yeah,
So-
dude. Yeah.
So
Sonic the Hedgehog or something.
which that was like one. That's not the first video we ever did. That was the first good video we
Yeah,
did.
because we had some
Because
weird,
so
random videos. We
for
shot, dude.
people that don't know, Kay-1 was actually in England. He's actually from England.
Yeah.
So Ice, if you're listening to the podcast,
yeah, fuck you. Fuck you all the way.
he's
What's
right
up?
here in front of us. We
No.
got him. They're outside.
Oh, you talking about Ice?
Yeah, they're gonna take you like 21.
Fuck it, bro. I get a free ticket to England, bro. Oh, yeah, dude, come take me, bro.
Whoa.
It's
Oh, I
expensive.
completely forgot about that shit with 21.
Swear.
God, that was fucking huge when it happened.
Jeez.
That shit was,
That was
I felt
crazy.
empowered, bro. I felt empowered. I was like,
Shout out to Jay-Z,
my guy,
too.
bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
yeah?
Jay-Z is killing it with getting these people out,
Yeah,
dude.
like out of
Think
these
of it like
situations.
this. If he's doing that, imagine what he's doing, like, what we don't get to see. Man.
He's got so much money you would never know. So
Yeah.
yeah. He could do a million things that you would just like be able to have money to cover it up in the first place. But
Hey,
like,
man. Shout out to him, though. Yo.
That nigga
Shout out
so
21
rich,
Savage,
bro.
too, man.
That nigga's so rich.
dude, the amount of like memes that came out of people finding out he was British was just so stupid.
it was
So
like
stupid,
gold.
but like
Gold, bro.
It's something you
The
can expect,
funniest
though.
shit
Like,
ever,
the time we live in, I mean,
yeah. And people was making all of his songs with like bloke and shit.
No, I saw one that was him with a cipher with Lil Uzi and Kodak.
oh, yeah.
My girl sent it to me. She was like, "Yo, here's a video of him rapping in his British accent." I played that bitch. She was like, "Hey, yo, boop with the bop, boop, boop, bop." No, I was like, this ain't real.
Yo.
I remember when you used to like jokingly do that. Like you actually wanted to do like a whole album, like when you got back from England, because you were like, man, this is.
I was influenced.
Yeah, because Skeptic was like, skeptical,
Yeah, skeptic.
Skeptical.
Skeptic. Skeptic was like getting huge. That's when he had skeptic.
But put some
Whatever.
respect
Who
on his
cares,
name, bro? Goddamn.
He's okay. And that video of him just sitting in a chair with a blue wall. Which, by the way, just shows you that your music video doesn't have to be really good, honestly, to get blown up. He's literally just sitting in a blue room.
It's the times we live in, I feel.
Sometimes like
As long as it's
simplicity.
hard.
I feel like it's like a restart. Like, we're like in like the first stage as far as like culture-wise, like with the music and whole art form. It like, because technology, like, I don't know. I feel like times we live in. I'm just ready to see what you progress to and be a part of it. It's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be the first topic. It's kind of like talking about Kay-1, because Kay-1 and me meeting up is like a perfect definition of not having anything, and then it slowly progressed for both of us. So, fun fact. So I've been rapping for a long, long time and doing music for a long, long time before I met him, before he even did anything. And so he heard my album Never Cool in 2012 when he was in England, and because he was like some white fat kid from Clay is rapping.
Jeez.
So like someone posted it, and then he heard it, and he was like, "It's actually not bad."
But the real shit, because like motherfuckers in Clay made music, but it was like
Christian White or something.
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
like random shit. It's just like I ain't trying to hear this, bro. It sounds like
I got you. Yeah, but you saw something in.
I was like,
all this shit kind of dope, and it's just like a white dude doing it. I was just like, word.
Then he messaged me, and then he's like, "Oh, he actually knows about rap and hip hop."
Yeah.
And then it just like progressed like crazy, like smoking cigarettes out of your grandmother's window on Skype in England, so she doesn't beat your ass.
Fuck cigarettes, yo. Don't smoke cigarettes, man. Don't even Juul, bro. Don't even Juul, bro.
And then
TAC.
Unless she's dead right now. So anyway.
don't charge it up. I'm not never charging it again.
Dude, come on.
I give up on the. But anyway, so from there, like, did music, and then Kay would come around my house, and this was before I had a Mac. This was right before that. Remember when I had that old terrible...
Oh, you had like a little like shitty ass...
I had a Toshiba computer, and then David Owens knocked the entire screen out when we were playing Mario Party. What? Did I ever tell you that?
Did he punch it?
Yeah, because he won a star, and he jumped up, and just his fist goes through my computer, breaks it, and the bezel's just like standing up in this whole screen.
He just Falcon punches it then?
I'm laughing.
What did you do? Like, what was your reaction? Like
I was laughing. I thought it was the funniest thing.
That should have busted his hand.
It was so funny. He paid to get it fixed. So
I was thinking, I was like, did he throw some funds?
But we got it fixed, but it was still a terrible computer. So
not worth it.
It was meant, you know.
And then I got my first credit card and bought a Mac, and man, what a good choice that was.
Right.
And then from there, we got GarageBand for the first time.
Yeah, I was actually like using GarageBand on the phone because I started making beats like on my phone and shit, and then I went to like I think it was FL because I was using GarageBand on the iPhone, then I used FL. Now I'm on Ableton, but what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
FL Ableton. What are you using that?
It's called Words.
Really? It's called Words. No, I don't speak English, dude. I forgot how to read.
You're the most English.
Sake hitting you hard, bro.
Sake, bro.
Dude, you got the orange mix, man. Go ahead and hit it, man. You need that chaser, bro. It's too potent.
We still have an MRE, the orange juice pack or whatever.
I'm kind of scared. I want to do it on some like Johnny Knoxville type shit, but like
no, I don't want to see Kika just cough and it's just
he's gonna
an orange cloud.
Like season up in the bathroom, like, yo, just let me drink it.
Whoa, that got look for the behind the scenes podcast episode that's coming out after this. Mochi Monday is going to be crazy.
Spoiler alert, I die.
The best and worst episode for us to happen.
God. I'll just do hashtag XXL and say cheese, and maybe they'll post it. Man dies on podcast.
Shout out Say Cheese, man.
What was the podcast though?
They forget to tag us or put us anywhere.
Yeah, you just mad.
They say man died,
fuck, man.
And they're like,
ain't you sad your friend died? No, man, fuck that. You ain't tap me, bro. You ain't tap me, dude. Shit,
yo, fuck that shit, bro. We're just in the comments, just blowing it up.
Man, fuck all this.
Because you can only post 10 times on Instagram. Out of it.
10 comments?
Yeah, you can only post 10 comments and then they stop you.
On anybody's post?
Yeah. I'm surprised you don't know that because you're a spammer.
I swear, I thought you would have.
Shit, I swear I be saying like I think I follow like hold on, is it different for like celebrities or like it's just like everyone?
No, it's everyone.
So you mean 10 total comments
but
in the comment section? Hell no, I just seen like thousands of comments like on a
no, by the same person.
Yeah,
that's understandable though. You don't want somebody just trolling your damn comment section. They can say. Like,
and I was also imagining like stalkers being like always commenting on like celebrities' posts, like saying creepy shit and just constantly all the time, and
like
that would like cut down.
I feel like 10 is still not enough though. I feel like like hold on, I just thought about that like in depth. Like hold on.
I mean that also cuts down clutter on like
I usually
Instagram,
just like drop one comment like under some shit that I fuck with.
That's all. I mean you can leave a long ass comment. Like the character count for like comments on Instagram is like long as fuck. If you can't make it all in one comment, you don't need to be commenting twice, bro.
Give me like 2 or 3 emojis, bro. We out of here, bro.
That's for sure. What the fuck were we talking about?
Yo,
the meeting.
That's the thing is like it's a podcast.
We're
like
talking about Fruity Loops, and now we're on like, dude, 10 comments on an Instagram post. That's the only fucking thing you need to know, man.
So we'll bring it back. So Kay started making beats on my computer because we didn't have anything.
I went from GarageBand on my phone, and I was using your computer.
Yeah.
And then I got a computer. And I had a computer, but
then we borrowed Zach's keys.
Y'all upgraded for sure. Yeah.
So like Zach bought his keys, and then after that, you were still using your really crappy HP. I don't know how.
Yo, I had one too. They were
it had an i7 processor on it though. But hey, I ain't even gonna cat. I don't even know what that means. so someone just told me that I was like, I need to get a computer, bro. He was make sure it's got an i7 on it. I'm like, bet.
They could have told you, yo, it's got a floppy disk in it. and it does like 100,000
bro. That shit was
gigs of processing of RAM. You can download as much RAM as you need to, bro. And you'd have been like, man, I'm buying it.
Swear to God, bro. I have no idea what they were talking about. Like, yo, motherfucker, we got the specs, we got the gigahertz. I'm like, yo.
Can it make beats though?
Yeah, can I make beats on this shit? I can make some 5 beats on that.
Maybe. I don't know how good you are.
What's the beat?
A good beat making machine's what you need.
I ain't a beat in a minute.
I'll make you a beat, and if you take the discount on this.
This is already a great episode. This is already great. This is already great for me. How long we been going? That's all we need to know.
How long we in?
Not long.
Not very
like
long.
maybe 8 minutes.
Gosh.
You drank all your sake, bro. Damn.
No, yeah, he got a little bit.
Like a little corner.
That was sneaky, bro.
That's just like this
that
sake
shit
is
like
like
5 minutes ago.
This shit's like
It's light, man. And like the other night, me and Tim were hanging out. I had
Like wine.
I had the double shot glass, and I took like a bunch of them. We were just chilling, watching the show called Free. And it's like I didn't feel anything at all. I was just kind of like chilling. Like it was pretty smooth. So
I'm tipsy.
really, are you for, well,
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm tipsy.
I'm like slightly buzzed. Like
but I wasn't taking like big sips like you guys were. It was like
I'm telling you, I do like.
I took like 3 big shots.
I don't drink, dude.
I remember when me and you drank with each other for the first
for a cozy
time.
mood.
For sure.
You were underage, but like
Yo, how old was I when I...
you drank with me.
2000,
I gave
almost
you a
2000.
beer
How old
for the
was
first
I?
time. You drank one beer, and you were like, "Dude, I feel it." And you said,
Oh,
I'm not going to
one
drink
beer,
another.
Bobby feeling that shit. One beer, bro.
I mean, you first started drinking. Yeah, I can.
It's
say that.
not hard. Not hard.
The little woe was like, oh, okay. I'm drunk. I'm kind of drunk. I'm not drunk. It's like, oh, okay, this is...
You feeling it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. I feel like it's
So if you ever need a cheap friend to go drink with, just at K-1 or damn K-1.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
If you want to fucking get me drunk as fuck off of 3 beers, just hit me up.
Sheesh.
I've been there when I was like
12.
no. I mean, he's on the same level as like Lake. Lake will have
Oh,
like,
man.
yo, Lake got fucking annihilated. He had like at our Halloween party, somebody just handed him a 4 Loco.
God.
That dude is not like 100 pounds.
He's
He does not
114
need.
pounds soaking
Does
wet.
not, and he had like beer. He had like shots. I think he had some shots, and he had 4 Loco. And oh my god,
That's like a bad combination.
Hey, quick question for y'all. Have
Bob been there?
do y'all ever eat hot dog buns, just the buns? Nothing on them?
No,
Yo.
only alkaline meals.
Yeah, that's
man.
a setup, man.
Only alkaline meals.
That's what Lake does to sober up.
But-
He'll just eat hot
but
dog.
before
Yo, we
he
need to
goes
talk
any
to this
further,
dude, man.
yo, the hot dog buns he has, pretty good.
Yeah.
He got the Wonder Bread ones, which is like the expensive ones by themselves. It's pretty good.
Yeah, we were joking.
Can't
I mean,
about
like
eating them.
PB&J. I mean, but like back in the day, but now it's alkaline. All alkaline people.
Well, it's weird because like we jokingly would just eat a bun because it's like Lake's signature, and we eat it and we're like, "We're pretty good."
That's why I got
and I'm like, man, the hot dog ruins this because hot dog's just mystery meat. It's literally just
Yeah.
a bunch of random meat.
Yeah, dude, I
With,
saw
like,
how hot dogs are made.
Pound of like some crazy seasoning.
And then I
It's
never
just-
ate it
It's
again.
like leftovers
I've never eaten hot
of
dog
whatever else is.
after I've
Yeah.
seen this
Yeah.
made. Yeah, so it's just
Kind of like
like
a chicken nugget.
it's like you just put the hot dog in.
Pretty
the
much.
Depends on who's
thing.
making it, yeah, but for the most part, yeah.
It's just nasty, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like the wrapping around it's pig intestines too.
I knew that too. And then it's like,
Like, dude, really?
at my job, whenever my job feeds our like employees and they always serve hot dogs, I'm like, I'm just not gonna eat. And I see everybody eating like 3 or 4, and I'm like,
Like-
y'all just don't know what you're eating.
But then,
bro.
no, what's worse is when you think about like old like family get-togethers, like barbecues and shit. You just like, bro, I used to like wow out like.
I'm telling you, yeah, all the time.
I was getting my hair done and there was this snap.
She was eating a hot dog.
No, not even. Bro, not even. Like I was getting my hair dry, bro.
That would be the sketchiest shit.
Just getting all over my face. Nah, but like, bro, dude, I was getting my hair dry, right? And the woman next to me, she had like I guess someone just brought her Sneaky Pete's. That bitch was soaking wet, bro. I'm talking about like the moistest
was?
hot dog. No, chill out.
Like, that shit is so
She was old.
unhealthy.
Chill out. I don't even want. But
Yo, Mills, pass Mills.
But bro, she like looked at me, but she was like, "You want a hot dog?"
No,
But it was
like,
so bad. She had to shit in her mouth and shit.
Oh,
You want a hot
was she
dog?
human?
And she was what?
Was she human?
I mean, like she was like Jabba the Hutt. Like, you know.
That's bad.
Yeah, I think last time I had Sneaky Peas, man, that was a bad decision.
I never
'cause-
had Sneaky Pete's in my life.
It's
I had it one
literally
time,
like eating
back in my
onions,
days.
just raw.
I'm not gonna lie, I love that
Hombre.
shit.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it.
I had
I was
it.
a kid. Yeah, I was like, fuck it.
Well, then again, to take it back, I went on like a road trip one time. We had Sneaky Pete's at like a road stop, and I thought it was actually pretty good when I was a kid. And then we got one in my hometown, and I had it with my friends, and like some high school kids were making the food, and they
I had some homemade sneaky peas one time, actually, man.
Homemade?
Yes.
What?
And does it count if you just get the sauce? Like you just buy the
had a
sneaky?
hot dog
Because you know they sell
at
sneaky pea sauce.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, so you made like hot dogs and you put the sauce on there.
Yeah, like
Oh, okay. So
I thought Pete
I
like
guess I can't-
sneaked into the
I mean, I thought it was just the sauce. No, whoa.
had Pete
That's his
Whipping up
shit,
for him,
man. That's his shit. That's what he just
Is it-
did.
what is it at?
20.
20. Okay, I'm gonna start for the next part.
Pete just sneaked in your house. Was like, I'm getting these.
I'm finna whip up some hot dogs. Yo. Like, chill. I don't want no hot dogs, bro. I'm vegan.
Yeah, oh God, I'm all alkaline. Head ass, get out of here.
Bro.
No tofu, no.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I ain't
no
never had
tofu.
tofu either.
I had that before.
I
Tofu
feel like I
is
have
disgusting.
actually, though.
Like,
I went to a
shit tastes like.
I went to a wedding where they were vegan, and they,
Yeah, the couple was both vegan.
they were both vegan, and so they
Shout out
had
to the
Chinese food, but it was all like the tofu chicken and stuff like that.
Fuck.
I didn't think what I had at the wedding. I didn't eat that much. But what I had, I didn't think it was that bad for real. But it wasn't like like the best tofu or the best vegan food I'd ever had. But for them, like I was eating it.
I'm excited for your birthday this year because you and Sarah, I'm buying them. I'm gonna buy one of those big party plates from China Kitchen down the road, and so everyone's just gonna have China Kitchen.
What you gonna get? I mean, I was gonna say if you get just one, I would say get lo mein.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a lo mein for sure.
Yeah, every time I go to a
I eat a
Chinese
pound of
restaurant,
it.
I get overwhelmed.
Ingredients.
Because it's so many names I don't know. I'm just like lo mein,
Noodles
Thai
and
mein,
like good sauce. I don't know. It's just really good noodles and like some other shit in it.
I get the lo mein every time because I don't know what else to get. Dude.
It's
You
lo
just want
mein.
noodles.
You know,
I'm like, let me get noodles and some like sauce.
Dude, but you get like
That's it.
any Chinese restaurant, you just gotta get lo mein, either noodles. You gotta get some good rice, some chicken. That's all you need.
That's all you need, bro.
Every time was it no
Mongolian
it was,
beef. I only get Mongolian beef.
Yeah,
Mongolian.
it was when I went
So
to y'all
Sounds
have
aggressive.
Kelly's Cajun Grill.
I have
Mongolian.
Yeah,
Where
it's
is
at
that?
it's at the Galleria. It's
Okay.
next to so like Chick-fil-A's right here, and then like Kelly's Cajun Grill, and then there's Sukihana.
I'm not gonna lie. It's something about food court food that just make it like, oh
Do you-
my God.
It
I used
makes
to go
it-
to the mall just for food court food.
That's
It tastes
when
better.
I went with Zach. That's straight up. I was like, "Yo, we can go to the mall." He wanted to get some shoes. I was like, I might not get some shoes, but I'm getting some.
Yeah, of course.
some food for real."
Of course.
Them samples too. They be fucking
Yeah.
like, be like, yo, sample. I'll be like,
Yeah,
yo, shit.
yeah.
I'll be like, nah.
Yeah, but
Bring
with the fucking-
bring like four hats.
God, yo.
Come back after
Yeah.
shopping.
You came here before. Like, nah, I'm
Like the
I'm
Peter
bro.
Griffin sketch when it comes in 4 times. Hey, can I get another one too?
Put like a fake mustache on.
but then it's like actually 4 different people.
It is
So
4
they just look like Peter. That's just stupid shit.
What if you went up to them and then you asked for a free sample and they're like, no, you already ate. Like you didn't
No, that's happened before.
on site.
That's
Yo,
happened
no,
before.
that
Well,
happened.
it's not that aggressive, but it's just more so.
It's kind of fucked up.
Yo, that type of shit happened when I was in Atlanta. I was in the
Nobody
Metro
else is
Mall,
gonna eat these. Like,
and there was this Asian. Yo, I was walking past this little booth, right, and there was this Asian, like, they own the. It sounds weird. The Asian people own the thing, right? And
The chain, the restaurant. Yeah.
Well, not a restaurant. It was like a clothing place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they owned it, and there was a guy walking in there. I don't know what he was doing. I guess he was trying to buy something. And they were like, "You came in yesterday. You were here yesterday." And he was like, "Man, I ain't even been here, man." It's my first day here, man. What you talking about, bro?
Thinking you were like being sketchy in his shop or something.
Well, no, I mean, it was some situation. I don't know what's going on, but it was like, "You were here yesterday," and it was just like, man.
Or was he just saying? I mean, he may have sounded aggressive, or was he just saying, "Hey," or he didn't know how to
I
be
don't know. I mean, well, it's Atlanta, though,
friendly.
so it's probably some nigga shit. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably trying to finesse him. Like, let me get it for the 10, bro. Like, I said 50.
I can't wait for Zach to hear this episode or edit it.
Yeah,
he's
not
love
gonna
this.
edit. He's gonna leave almost all this in because we're not gonna stop talking.
no bleeps.
Yeah.
He's gonna love it. Yeah, it's probably gonna be the one episode where he's just like, because we've talked about this where one episode Lake
the
just
mature episode.
Lake just cussed so much. Like he had to cut out like a solid minute of Lake telling a story because Lake was just like fuck shit man goddamn fuck motherfucker goddamn.
Y'all bleep
And
out the cuss words?
sometimes yeah, for the most
Or-
part yeah.
we mute him.
And that's like
Fuck. Yo.
that's like Zach's decision.
Yeah.
We don't really care, but that's Zach's decision when he
I
edits,
personally
so.
like it because if you do that, then we get to more audiences because
Yeah,
then you're not
that's what I
considered
figured.
mature. So Zach, if you're listening to this episode, please mute the cuss words.
Fuck.
Oh, I got a big
love
question
that.
though. What do you think about like the Birmingham culture, like as far as music wise, art scene and shit, whole creative collective?
So cut this part.
Damn. Harsh, man.
So is that? Are you asking me generally, or do you want to do
should we-
around the table kind of?
We can do around the table, yeah.
So, for a person that's been in it a long time, especially like even like before I've even met him, so when it was really kind of just dirty South, there really wasn't Huntsville. There was no like 256 or Montgomery people really around like our area that was like coming in. So we didn't have like a lot of different areas. There wasn't a lot of producers. Like the only producer around here, I think, really was like Jason. He was the only like young person making beats and then putting the music out and then making like these full tapes for all the people in Dirty South, which is still like crazy to think about it.
Yeah.
So hopefully, Jason, if you're watching this video, shout out to
Jason.
you.
Jason the GOAT, man, for real, bro. Jason the real GOAT.
So, and I'm excited to do his interview too, because me and him are gonna have a really good conversation about it. But anyway, in the Birmingham music scene, I think this is the best it's ever been for sure.
Oh yeah.
I think this is the most profitable and expandable that anyone can ever do now in music. One, shout out Distro Kid.
Yo, real shit, bro. They
Distro
really put
Kid
niggas
makes
on,
it to where people can do stuff like, for example, you can now make money off your beats because you've kind of even gone away from sampling because why do that when you have to share? Bro. Yeah, you share
plus
all your money.
It's like a thing where it's like, I got to test my skills type of shit. Like I stopped sampling, use like the keys, and start using the keys, start sampling.
Yeah, I still I was gonna show you tonight. I actually still have your Jill Scott beat on my computer.
Yo, that beat was hard.
That beat super hard. But
my own beats were so hard, bro.
But there's no point.
Because I didn't give a fuck. Because I had no because now I'll make a beat, and if it's not like fire, bro, I'm just like fuck it.
Yeah.
But back then I would just make a beat. I'd be like, if it's like a bit fire, I'll go through it.
By the way, Charles still wants that Johnny Dang beat. Man. He just wants to listen to it.
That's going to take 5 years to
He doesn't want Perry on it. He don't want you on it. He just wants the beat.
He's done for. He's already gone.
Nah, he's an old head. He wants that Dead President sample. That's all he wants to hear.
Hey, that's what's up. Tell him go for it.
I think he wants to rap in the car to it.
Yo, Charles rap?
I would
tell him to play mine before you do it.
He's already heard it. Oh, dude, do this. Just play Johnny Dang and then put the instrumental at the end of it and make it so it's like 5 minutes, 6 minutes long, so he has to listen to the middle of it.
What are you talking about?
Like, make it to the real song and then add just the full instrumental at the end of it.
Oh, you saw
like some Soldier Boy shit. Where
I
it's
just troll him. like a 30-minute song. Just
it's like, oh man, I downloaded Icebox by Omarion, and then at the end of it,
you. Like, this motherfucker
throwback with
got Rick rolled.
Like really two throwback. Like yo.
What?
I hated the radio just because of that song. Like
what? Icebox?
Icebox,
bro. Like
it never hit, and I never heard it as much as I guess you guys did, but like I fuck with that song heavy,
bro. Like when that
honestly,
shit hit the radio,
song,
like I was like, bro.
I never heard that song.
Are you serious?
No, man.
You've heard
what?
it.
No, you
Icebox?
have to have heard it.
I mean,
you know
it's
it
from
is.
England. Yeah, I was about to say that's different.
You've heard Mario too. It was around
Mario?
Omarion
or Mario?
No, there's Omarion.
That's a Mario.
And then there's Mario. You'll know if I show you.
Wow, I forgot about Mario.
And then there's like that's around the Neo, like when Neo was getting popular. It's all that era.
But he was kind of leading the whole thing too. He was like really
Neo
hot.
was, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think
he was sick of love songs.
The only reason I know Neo when I first got here, I was getting flamed
for liking him.
Neo, yeah, they coming Neo.
Did you have no hair? Like he was bald head?
Oh, I was bald head. Like
yo.
I used to go out bad, bro. I used to go out with the fucking baldy, bro.
What did you think about? You said we're gonna get back to Birmingham music. By the way,
yeah.
This is how it works in this podcast. But like the other day when you said "flame me," like on this picture, like you in the white shirt, like you at younger wearing the white shirt.
You talking about when I was in the bathroom? Is it a picture of me like that?
No. Here, it's still up. Give me a second.
I used to look crazy as a kid, yo. My head was so big, bro. I used to be like skinny as fuck. My head would be like so fucking big, bro.
No.
Like I love those. If you want to, Zach, I'm gonna send you a picture so you can post it on the video. look at him. It was like freaking
baby Kay-1.
What was it? Is it a Little Bill? You look like Little Bill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I was a cute ass little kid, man.
Oh,
like extra
I think you
in the face and shit, like look crazy.
Gerber baby.
I think you did. But yeah, anyway, back to the music scene. I think the music scene is doing a really good transformation, and I'm excited to see what some of these artists are doing, personally in like their new products. Like Youngblood, like where's he been? What is he doing? I know he has some music coming. Yeah. I'm excited to see what he's going to do. Richard Daniel has some stuff in the works. I kind of took a fall back because I've been doing videos, but at the same time, me taking a fall back has been really big for Birmingham because I'm now I'm doing first videos for a lot of rappers and hip hop people that like, you know, they've been waiting for the right person to do their video. Yeah. Because I mean, me and you've seen it and you've seen it. Mm-hmm. How many rappers around Birmingham have like the worst videos because they let some just random person do their video, or their friend did it for them, and I'm like, you gotta invest in yourself, man. Yeah, you gotta, exactly. And I think people are actually making money from their stuff now versus like because if you're spending money and then you're not making money, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And you can't see it, but their friend Johnny's actually in the back too. Which shout out Johnny, legend Johnny. You can show your hat to the camera. I don't know if he has like a big cartel or anything, but anyway. Yes, sir. But like I even remember when Johnny like started like making clothes. But I mean like
word?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Hell yeah.
He'll buy something from you probably. But anyway,
I'm a sucker for buying like independent clothing lines and shit. I was even talking to Dustin about that shit.
It's the hardest out right now, but period.
Like literally.
Period.
And I remember when like cause you did your own sewing, right? Yeah. So I remember when he just like really got his like sewing machine and started doing like pants and putting like patches and stuff on jeans and stuff like that. And I was like, and no one in Birmingham was doing that. Yeah, that's like I was printing T-shirts with Zach, but I mean there was no one actually like doing like altercations to clothes and stuff like that. So shout out to you though for like actually.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the boy Johnny, man.
Yeah, and if you have a store online or anything like that, we'll put in the bio.
This is Johnny.us.
Okay.
Johnny.us.
Yeah, JAWNI.us. So, but anyway, like, there's just so many more avenues and there's so many more ways people are creating nowadays. Like, for example, the Mochi Mochi podcast. And that's, like, crazy. Like, the Mochi Mochi, you can put a literally full podcast for free on every single streaming site and pay $0. Mm-hmm. You just go to anchor.fm. We're not sponsored by them right now.
Yeah, take full advantage of that, and like, just about anybody can do it.
Literally, your cell phone, if you have an iPhone,
you can use Memos. Yeah,
Memos, and Memos is so clear now. Like they've done so many updates to it. You can literally just talk into your phone and upload that straight from your phone to a website, and it will be full out there. So, for example, if like you have a fan base or you're trying to grow a fan base. You know, you can't grow out of nothing. I mean, you have to have at least something there. Mm-hmm. Some people get lucky and do like one video and it blows up. But like, you know.
It's different for everybody.
Yeah, 1 in a million for that. But like.
Yo, shout out Namir, man.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I remember he really put like shed light on like Birmingham for real. Like real shit.
Indeed.
And shout out Fabo too, man. Because he's like the thing about it is, bro, like you have like a bunch of people making music but no direction. And that's like, you need niggas like that to like, you know what I'm saying, invest in like people that actually make good music and shit.
Right.
I mean, it's like I'm so proud of you because I'm never, you know, there's always like, hey, I'm making beats, but like when we started making beats and started making music, no one cared.
Oh yeah, no one gave a fuck.
No one cared. Like,
oh, you made music?
Oh, you made a beat? Oh, cool. Yeah. Can I have it? I'll rap over it. Like, you know, like no one wanted to own it, and then you get to 2000. You say 16, 17, the end of beginning of 17 where like
I came back from London in 2014.
Yeah, but 16, 17 is where like things like actually started happening for everyone.
Yeah.
Around that time, like B-Not like became a thing around Birmingham. Like he just
man. I remember when first met him, that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
It all started from a blunt.
But we met that nigga on. No, I swear to God.
Started from
we met that nigga on the fucking street, bro. He wasn't homeless, but like,
he was promoting.
Yeah, he was promoting. But he had like lighters and shit. He was like handing out lighters. Like,
we had no lighter. We needed a lighter like that,
bro. Yeah, I feel you. We used to go to Southside like fuck around like for no reason.
For real.
I wonder,
Troll the area, like,
and for example, I still consider him Birmingham music for sure.
Oh yeah, of course.
Just because
He
like
just ventured out.
Oh
yeah,
Take over another, like the next area, like.
Especially when you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, you get yourself out there.
Hell
Like,
yeah, bro, you gotta leave.
support anybody who wants to do that.
Exactly.
I've known people to like go to like other places of the country to like try to like support themselves, like promote themselves to go bigger.
Yeah,
and it's worked out for them for sure.
And plus, Birmingham the type of place where a motherfucker will kill you just because you're fucking doing good.
I look at Birmingham.
Yeah, and
like
I do right.
I really do,
especially when like people start doing good, whatever. That's the biggest thing I always want to tell them. Like, if you're doing good and like people see you doing good, I'm like, you probably should like relocate because like people are gonna get like salty, and you see it happen all the time, and that's such a shame, man.
And which is going to lead us to a really good topic.
Unless you want to keep going around.
Good. I mean, it's bad, but we'll
it's
talk about
a recent event, of course.
Yes. So this week, or 2 days ago, we'll say this event whenever this podcast comes out. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle.
Yes,
which is
rest in peace to him.
Really, real shit.
So, which almost all of us around the table didn't religiously listen to him.
No,
we just
I didn't listen to him
we
at all.
obviously
Not
knew
gonna lie.
his influence. We know he's been around for forever.
OG.
He has a
OG, bro. OG
perfect.
vibe, for real.
And very humble man, did a lot of stuff for music, owned all his music, big inspiration just for a lot of hip hop artists. And
investing in properties too. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Shout out to Dr. CB too.
And unfortunately, someone came and just took his life. And a lot of stuff has like become like really big because of that, especially of late. Because
you showed me yesterday about that, about like his albums are like
number 2
hitting the charts again, like really high.
Like, that's expected though. Like anybody.
Yeah,
Anybody, that's expected.
like it's crazy. His album's number 2 next to Billie Eilish, and it's her debut album.
Billy Idol.
Billie Eilish.
Who's that?
That's the
Billie
little
Eilish.
Yeah, Eyelash. Yeah,
I said the same thing. Yeah.
It's that little 17-year-old girl that makes like really
trendy
singing. She's
Where's
really
the
weird.
avocados on Instagram?
Yeah, or something.
Yeah.
I don't
She's
know.
like she's pretty
a different vibe.
pretty trendy, but like
Yeah,
she's popping off right now.
Where
But
you go
anyway,
when you sleep.
she's gonna sell like 300,000 first week. Like
She
she's that
like
popular.
Instagram person. Like
No, she's a full blown artist. Like
Yeah,
she
she's
has a cult following.
first-
like-
She's
So
real.
first
I'll show
take-
you at the podcast. She's really cool.
Yeah.
She has some of the dopest videos I've ever seen.
See, the thing is about her, like what you said about dope videos. I might not care for her music, but that's definitely an artist who has like some. Like,
Yeah, you can see the
Yeah.
creative like vibe in her is like crazy.
Her
Like,
personality is cool too. So even if I don't like the music, like I liked her album, some of
Really?
it, but I like some of it actually. But like,
I've only heard a little
But
bit
anyway,
of her, but I can say it wasn't my thing.
but just another example. Same thing with XXX. I mean, he passed away.
And Peep.
Music soared.
Oh yeah.
Mac Miller got his first Grammy, or not his first Grammy, got nominated for his first Grammy off Swimming, by the way. I don't know if you even knew that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he got.
I didn't like swimming that much either.
I didn't either. I think it's better actually after him passing, but like as
I
a
can listen
fan
to
of Mac Miller and you've listened to him for a long time,
I can't listen to Matt.
that's going to be it. We can talk about that after Nipsey. But anyway, Nipsey's a whole different situation because Nipsey is now becoming more of like the. It's weird for me to start this conversation, but it's the like we're speaking about how like the conspiracy in hip hop's about successful, life changing black men in America that have like a power and a voice. Once they start trying to do a change in hip hop or in the community,
Yeah, bro.
something happens.
Right.
And it's not even just hip hop. It's just black people.
Yeah, I'm about to say black people in general,
Yeah.
but also I feel like that's anybody who gets out of line. If you know what I'm saying, like goes against the grain and the thing.
I mean, 21 Savage was the same way. He literally
Yeah,
was like,
bro.
he went on
I'm saying,
TV.
I own my masters,
Like,
you know
what
what I'm saying,
the
this and that.
That's so true, man.
Empowerment.
Boom.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing for like, unfortunately, about.
Look at it. I mean, think about it like this. It's like, okay, we have a flow where I'm making like hella money. Like somebody come in and fucking it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You got to get rid of them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I looked at it like this.
Same
People
thing.
know what they're getting themselves into, so it's like they know that they're leaving a message behind, and also like a veil is being lifted. So
Yeah.
think of it like this. I mean, Nipsey's gone, but now people know about his message that he left in his music. Also, now a lot of people know about Dr. CB. So now people waking up on like their health and like in general of that aspect. So I mean,
Yeah,
For
that
sure.
Dr.
it's a blessing and
CB's
a
like
curse,
whole
man. I feel
different-
like it sucks, but it's just
can
like
of worms right there, dude.
Yeah.
a lot of people
sure.
woke on that aspect.
Scared to talk about that.
It's talking. You mentioned like when
Turn
people
Turn the iPhones off.
mentioning like when people are talking about how people are kind of like when they step out of line, like that's when it really happens. Because really came to mind for me with that, and I'm not as into as the hip hop community as you guys are for sure, but I do know about like what goes on and who's who specifically. Like I had heard Nipsey's name, but I wasn't really familiar with his music though. Tim showed me some of his music, and I was like, this actually seems like some shit that I would have been really into.
Yeah,
I could say like that West Coast shit for sure. I was like, yo, yeah, it's tight.
Especially if you're like Kendrick fan and you like the gritty.
Because he mentioned he was like, yeah, you're like To Pimp a Butterfly, and I was like, yeah, it was an awesome album. And he showed me a song by him, and I was like, that's like some Kendrick shit on there. What he was showing me. Mentioned like kind of stepping out of line when it really happens. Because I think of Chief Keef, how Chief Keef's still kind of doing like his whole gang shit, and like he's doing all kinds of crazy shit, like the whole Chicago thing, whatever. But he's still like survived, you know. He's still famous, but like at the same time, maybe shit happens from now and then. But what made me also think is that like when
I feel like Chief is so stamped though, like as far as like where he started.
Yeah,
it's like he can never die down. Like it's Chief Keef.
But he's not in Chicago, is he?
Yeah,
no, Chief is in Cali.
Chicago?
No, he's in California. Chief is in California.
Well, I was thinking is like because the same thing with X when you know the whole like controversy with like Tentacion and all the shit that happened with him and all this stuff coming out with him and all that shit, and then like towards the end of his life, he was coming out saying he was like, yo. And he never got to atone for the bad things he did in his life, or allegedly whatever.
It was like he was starting to, bro.
He was trying to like come out and be like, because he was maturing. He was so young. He was maturing, and he was like
finally doing good in life.
He was gonna say, hey, I know I fucked up in life. I did some bad things. I really want to atone for myself. He was really being like, I'm gonna from now on be a positive influence. I really want to show people when I can be bad.
I feel like you can't come back from certain like
some certain shit like that. But then after like he's like, yo, I'm like, I do want to change. I want to show people I can be positive. I want to be a positive influence for people. Regardless of even if he was about that, that's like when it came around for his life and it took a turn and he died, and it's just like,
yeah, it's like, man, that's
I can't say I can't say I was a fan of the guy, but it's like, you know, I really appreciate when people want to like atone for what they did and specific things, and when they do want to say, hey, you know, I'm a person, I grow, and you know, I learn from my actions and everything, and I want to be a better person for that in the future. I 100% respect that, but at the same time, when he was like, "Yo, I'm going to start doing this," that's when, of course, it happened. That's unfortunate, you know.
Man. Shout out to Fat Joe. He said it best. Hey, man.
I still don't believe that. I still, even though he had like a huge influence, I still think what like J. Cole says in Middle Child, which I'm excited for the new J. Cole. But I want to bring him back up in a second too. But like what he says in Middle Child, I think XXX fits that so well. Like there is no godly way that XXX has 4 billion streams. That just doesn't make sense to me. Like I know he's popular, but his music's
4 billion?
He got 4 billion Spotify streams last year.
I feel like it's possible.
Maybe I mean
he died though. I mean, you got to think.
I feel like it's possible, bro, because he had a big following before he died. So when he died, just like we was talking before, how everybody went up when they died.
And it was crazy because
you had a crazy following when you were living.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to believe because he was big. Like mainstream and underground too, and you don't usually get that for like underground and mainstream artists. It is hard to believe, and that's a big number. It's not easily achieved by like even like the biggest artists, but like.
I mean, so like in the grand scheme of things, the worst 4 billion though is like. Is that like the biggest everyone's ever sold ever?
No,
I doubt it because Michael Jackson and all of them. Like, I mean, if that was
Ariana Grande had 1 billion more than him.
Yeah,
I could
have thought like Katy Perry, like.
No, Katy Perry, not really.
She doesn't really do anything anymore, but I understand what you're saying as far as like you're talking about like streams.
Yeah,
just streams, just like recent streams and shit.
Yeah, I can see that, dude.
Yeah, but I bet
she ain't talking about shit.
But they're just completely different people. Like one of them makes crazy pop music, and the other one rarely has like a very catchy song.
But his death was so viral that all his fans and all the people that never even heard of him.
And the same thing with him is that like. X would always live stream on Instagram, and he was really involved with the people who liked his music as far as I see. And I don't see Ariana Grande. She tweets, but like she didn't like live stream on Instagram and talk to folks the way he did. So like she see like old streams of X like all the time from Instagram and shit like that. So in a way, it was like, I mean, two different people, like you said, two different fan types, whatever. But you know,
and it's the fact that his music was so different too. Like he'll go from like
I can't say I was a fan, but like I get why people. I mean, I know plenty of people who loved him.
So, like, you haven't listened to his music, or you tried it?
No, I've listened to plenty of his music.
It takes 20 minutes.
It's just not really my.
His whole album all his albums are like 20 minutes long because he makes like.
So, like, do you like the metal stuff he does? Like the kind of like.
There's like I have to go back and actually look at it because our friend Jay is really into his shit, and there's certain songs that Jay has showed me, and like certain songs he's been on that I'm like, okay, yeah, this is cool, I appreciate this, but sometimes when it's just some of his stuff, like what was the album that came out after he passed away? It was Skins.
That wasn't that good.
Yeah, nobody liked that.
You can tell
they're
that, like,
milking it.
Yeah, you can tell, and you can tell he didn't finish some of the songs.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of like finesse the fucking.
It sucks, man, because apparently it's the same thing with like artists that young and when they pass away, because at like some point they were gonna put out like they were so young when they passed away, they had potential in them to put out like even just grow and put out amazing albums after that.
So what do you think about the new Lil Uzi Vert?
I haven't heard it yet. I heard a clip from it. And I was like, is this really Uzi?
Oh,
yeah,
God. Man. He upgraded. He leveled up.
I heard it.
Really?
Tapped into another one. Yeah, man.
Tim doesn't like it. It's looking all weird.
I hate him.
I might.
He's always a hater, man. Shout out Uzi, man.
I've always.
But has Lil Uzi posted your video though?
Hey, he will soon though. Hey, man,
shit.
I'm just starting.
I got numbers.
Follow my IG Paradise Clemens number 9.
I've always appreciated Uzi. I've never really like checked out too much of his music. There was one mixtape he put out that I actually fucked with heavy when I hang out with Jay. We used to listen to it all the time, but I haven't heard his new stuff. But I always knew Uzi had it in him to put out like something cool. I mentioned Tim earlier at work today. I listened to Harvard Dropout. I said, "What the fuck?"
I can't listen.
I said, "What the fuck, man?"
Shout out to your whole like business, man. Everything you doing, yeah.
No, I liked Pump's first mixtape for sure.
Old Lil Pump when he first came out, like with the Lil Pump,
it was kind of tight.
Hard, bro.
It was
now it's
tight, he didn't have. He didn't have. Well, not that he really tried to begin with. We kind of fucking up on the sound.
Yeah,
not that he like really tried because he was always having fun with his shit. But he was just like, I really don't even have to try.
I really don't give a fuck, bro.
So like,
I can be extra obnoxious.
Did y'all see my tweet today about Lil Pump?
I didn't.
No.
You didn't? He literally posted today on Instagram. He goes, I have 8 cars and I don't even have a license.
Yeah, I saw him like.
Why?
Say that. Like, why would you?
I compared it to
get a license, nigga.
Okay.
The fuck you mean? Ain't that hard?
Probably like, man, I've been driving this one
Shit,
without a
man.
license.
I compared it to Jay Leno. At least Jay Leno has his license, but Jay Leno has like a car collection of like 26 luxury cars that just sit in his garage because he's like, I like to collect cars.
You making a bunch of money? You just bored. You know what I'm saying? Give me some cars, bro.
Yeah, and they get repossessed because but like they just get taken away because
can't think of the guy's name. Adam Carolla. He's the same way, but he collects like old, super old, like rare cars. So I kind of understand that more. It's just like me buying like 8 Benzes and being like just a flex.
There's a place in Birmingham. It's like I used to go there when I was like younger. It's just a car place. Well, it was a studio, but then in the back, it was like a huge like garage, like just full of cars, like old cars, like they had like Bonnie and Clyde type cars. They had like Lamborghinis, 4GTs. I don't remember where it was, who the fuck this motherfucker was, but it's somewhere in Birmingham, bro.
It's tight. Yo, messing up. That sounds so fucking weird going through just one ear.
He's got these big arms, you know what I'm saying? Big old arms. You good?
Did you hear it? Yeah, we're back.
In my hometown, I'm from Moody, and every now and again there's a guy who lives out in Moody, and he has a orange Lamborghini. And I see it all the time out in Moody. He just cruises in his Lambo just all the time. And I think he has like an Italian colored pinstripe on like the center of it. It's just like
it's me.
It's me. Watch out! You got
it's
a Lamborghini.
Pretty tight.
It's me, Moody.
I was like, I'd expect to see that in like Homewood or somewhere over on downtown, maybe, but not Moody, Alabama. Just flexing on redneck folks in Moody.
He's probably got the biggest house in Moody, though. Let's be real.
It's like Villa Bam, where like he is in the middle of nowhere and he has all the cars and Lamborghini.
Yeah, they drove his Lambo through like a super like rural part of like Europe one time, and they were talking about I think nobody's ever seen a Lambo, and they're like, dude, they've never even seen a Ford. So those people are on like Amish country or some shit, and he was in a Lambo. Stupid.
They don't believe it. He just like he goes right by like a horse and carriage.
Yeah,
flips him off.
It's bam for
I wouldn't
you.
buy a Lambo. I'll buy a bunch of like regular cars.
Yeah, you buy a house.
I got a house, but I got like a
property.
The newest Honda Accord.
Stocks.
Had that bitch for 35 years. I swear to God.
I
swear to God.
So, which is like, which it makes me so mad. Like, Trippie Redd made me really mad. Like, I hope this never comes.
He looks
back
like Mojo Jojo. I swear to God.
But so like his Love Letter 3 album.
It's hard.
It's incredible.
It's really
but I don't
good.
like any of his other stuff. But like, what made me mad is he's 17, 18 years old, and
He's older than that, ain't he?
No, he's 17, 18 years old.
Trip's young, man.
Yeah.
They let these little
Shout out to his day-to days though. He has some pretty cool day-to-days.
Yeah.
Man. I like his day-to-days.
So when he was 17, 18 years old, I can't remember.
Icebox.
He
was older than 17.
he bought a chain, and it was $400,000.
Yeah.
Dude.
And I'm like, dude,
Yo, we gotta talk
400.
about this, man.
Like,
Yo,
400
we gotta talk about motherfuckers spending houses on fucking chains,
Now-
bro. What are you doing?
So I
Man,
like I
Different world, I
jewelry-
guess. Different, you got different money.
Different, like, but what kind of money do you have? You can spend $400,000 on some shit.
telling you, man.
On this,
So do you watch Hot
Big
Ones or
racks.
anything? Do you watch Hot Ones?
sometimes, yeah. I
Did
used
you
to
watch the Shaq one?
Shaq? No, I
So Shaq was on Hot
Oh,
Ones.
I wanna watch that one.
I mean, hot wings.
I'll fuck with Shaq.
Oh, you got some milk? You got
Shaq
milk?
is so
Oh, I need some
funny.
water. Got some bananas? Oh.
I'll fuck with Shaq.
But anyway, like Shaq is eating the wings, and he asked him a question about like his first check, and he got a check for $1 million,
Jeez.
and he bought
That's
a black like Rover or something. He bought something really expensive, and then his mom wanted one, and so he bought his mom one, and his dad wanted one, and he bought his dad another one, and then the bank called him and said he was $50,000 in the hole because he didn't include tax.
Oh,
They didn't
man.
take he didn't know about the
So
taxes
they
coming
took
out
more
of
than
that.
that mill.
Damn, man.
Yeah, but
Capped on him.
Shout out Shaq.
so.
I'm sure he got out of that hole.
But that's the same thing. Like,
Yeah, Shaq- Shaq.
$400,000. Like,
He's good for it.
Is this
Shout out to
label
Shaquille
given to him?
O'Neal, man.
How did he just get $400K?
Financing.
17, 18.
Layaway.
You gotta think about
Shit,
savings.
that's
Fuck
crazy.
that. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta think about it. I'm pretty sure people
Like,
like
man,
they have
dude,
other like ways of getting money. Like
You can be popular for literally just a couple months. Like, that's it. Like, you can be you're popular for 1 month, and then
ain't gonna lie, bro.
someone digs something up on you from 3 years ago.
Shit, look.
Yeah.
Shit, Trippie Redd got that fucking bad. What's it? Bad Barbie?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Trying
that
to get
was
with her on
weird.
some pedophile
bro, she's
shit.
been like 16 for like 5 years. Like, what's going on with
I
her?
swear
Like,
to
that's
God.
what somebody said.
She's low key
Shoot.
like the best rapper ever for that age.
I'm not gonna lie, yo. Shout out to both
She got
for
the
the
best
investment,
writers.
yo.
She got
Like,
the best writers.
I was
He
gonna say,
see-
I've
he
heard some
sees
of her
the
shit, and I was
potential.
like, damn,
Yo,
she's kind of doing it.
it's just weird how like that shit flipped so fast. Like she was a
Dr.
girl
Phil,
on Dr.
like,
Phil, like
wild into
like
like,
man, respect your mom, like, and then like she
and
went from
And
that to
everybody
a
was
rapper.
dogging her, and everybody's
Everyone,
now
everyone was
everybody's
dogging
like,
her like, yo, dispute this a little bit, and then now she's just like fucking,
man.
yo, Hobbit, and it's like,
yeah, I kind of fuck with her now for sure, actually.
By the way, just to let you guys know, Dr. Phil
wild.
shaved his mustache this
Yeah,
week.
he shaved his
seen that,
mustache.
man.
Well,
I
don't
seen
tell me
that.
Yeah,
that.
I told Tim.
Yeah, he looks
like
geek. He
disgusting,
looks
dog.
stupid.
No, he
Like a
just
border
looks like a
slug,
he's like a Russian like military leader or some shit.
Yo,
now,
he
like
didn't
a
shave it
Russian-
off, but he just did that. He just fucking peeled that bitch.
Yo,
off.
when Tim said that, Tim mentioned Steve Harvey's mustache, and I've always thought Steve Harvey's mustache that look you could peel it off.
Yo,
I
Steve
swear,
Harvey's
I swear,
mustache.
no.
It's like a Cheeto, a black
Yeah,
Cheeto.
it looks-
dog.
That shit does like a
puffy
pillow.
black Cheeto, dude. I swear.
It's
to God.
just so perfect. Like it's just so like
Yeah,
you,
dude.
and like that
Steve
looks,
Harvey's face, like no homo, but it looks perfect. Like it's like his teeth are no real shit. Like his teeth are like perfectly like rectangular.
Yeah.
Like his whole fucking like this nigga smiles just like, hey, I'm Steve Harvey.
You got a
Like
horse mouth, bro.
he's got a horse face, dog. Long face, ass, bottle head ass.
Oh my
Yeah, Steve Harvey. Shout out Steve.
Okay, so we're coming up to like almost an hour in the podcast already. By the way, it
word?
went by super fast.
You did.
Hour
time,
to the
time flies when you're having fun. You know?
yeah, right.
I swear, man. Shout out to the
So
Sucky.
I want because I want this to be part of y'all's. I mean, y'all obviously y'all.
Oh yeah, we got
y'all
a tape
my,
coming out.
You're
man.
my friend.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, man.
So
Fuck.
talk
You
about
make music and
talk
shit.
about the last tape, and then tell about the process of coming up with the new tape.
All right, so well, from the artist standpoint, the last tape was like pretty lit. Like it kind of came from like me like taking like a mystery break on some shit. Like we would like I guess doing our own thing.
Like a forced hiatus.
Yeah. And then like bro came through and was like, yo, like, hey, let's get to it. Like, and we start rocking out. Archive build up.
It was like the first one was trying to figure out the sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like trying to like because we ain't really like.
I feel like I'm still finding my sound in this
Yeah,
sense, though, too. I really do. Like, it's different. I feel like it's different levels to this shit when you're in the booth, like from different, like bro,
Yeah,
fucking
already,
beats
bro.
with this shit. So it's just like it's different moods, it's different energy types. Like somebody might went through this shit through their day, so it's like you get all that shit in the studio. So it's like it comes out in the music. So
Basically,
it's just
every
like,
session. Okay, boom. Pull up at 9. Pull up at 11:30. Boom. That's how before anything. That's how
That's what's up.
already.
That's what my friend Jay told me one time. He was like, "Yo, we're gonna hang out at 9:30," and he'd be like, "Yo, 9:30, I'm hopping in the shower, then I'm over."
Fuck traffic.
Over with, bro.
Fuck traffic.
This nigga pulled up at 9:30 one time. I was like, "What are you doing here?" I said, "Pull up at 9:30. What are you doing here, dude?" The hell?
Fuck traffic.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he's like, who locked the door?
Probably me. I locked the door, bro. Somebody, no, who was it? Who was
I
like,
hate your door being
"Yo,
locked."
it was Hang."
Why you hate your door being locked so bad?
I said it was probably one of y'all.
Nah,
Might have been me.
Because y'all always lock the door after you leave.
I do. Because we're black.
Somebody else probably can.
No,
Because we're fucking.
because I don't know who's gonna try to come in here. Even Hang, when Hang came over, she was like, "Why the fuck don't y'all lock y'all's door?" And it's just like,
That's what told me, like, why you lock the
neighborhood,
door, man?
man.
I'm like, what do you mean, why I lock the door, dog? I'm trying to looking out for you.
What if you walked in our
Safety,
house
man.
and we had like those the doorknobs where they had no locks on it? You came to our front door and there's just no locks on it.
I'll instantly think smart home. Like smart home.
Yo, I'm
Like-
here.
There's a camera somewhere.
There's a little shotgun with a string waiting.
That just seems too. Yeah, that would freak me out. Like if it was like the door handle, on, like a bathroom door for like the front door. That would. It's like some shit's going down, bro. This is like
Harry,
a
you can
stig
come in
operation. Some shit.
Yo.
Harry, you can come in here. Oh. We're gonna cut this out of the podcast. You can come in here though.
Yo. What's good, dude?
What you eating on? Just taco. Oh,
Taco
okay.
Supreme, bro. Let me get some of those, bro. What the fuck?
No eating on the podcast.
Well, Zach isn't here. Zach isn't here. We can eat on the podcast. Whenever we eat on the podcast, Zach is like, "No."
This shit better be safe.
Shut the door.
I gotta taste it.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Taco Bell sponsor? Yo, that would be.
I would wish.
Alkaline
too.
Only alkaline.
Woo. Damn, you could drink that with some sake.
Fourth meal.
Man.
That fourth
That's not
one's going to
real
lead
good.
to a fifth and a sixth meal because you're.
Some people say they'll never
Salt
sell out,
content.
but I would sell out for Taco Bell in a minute.
How do y'all eat sunflower seeds, dude? Do you like chew the whole thing, or you
No,
just
so I
like?
put it in. I get like all the flavor. I was gonna say suck, but I'm not gonna do that. I put it in. I get all the flavor, and then
You already said sucks,
and
right?
then I turn it sideways in my mouth, crack it with the side of my mouth, get the seed out, and then spit
Yeah,
it
See,
out
that's
the
what's wrong. I just look
remaining.
at the seedless. Like fuck it.
See, I used to just eat
I
the
did
whole
too.
thing like
Yeah,
a
that's
savage,
fine.
but then I.
Oh yeah, I remember.
The
Yeah, I
whole
remember.
motherfucker thing, my
just eat-
fucking
Dude,
my
I
gums
was
was
the
bleeding and
hardest
everything.
shit.
Dude, my teeth would be hurting. I'm like, that's how
Yeah,
you're supposed to feel.
oh, these are pretty good.
Man.
That's the hardest shit.
I forgot.
Dude, I didn't know what I was doing. Man. I was wilding back.
Do
in
you
the
used to
day.
do that with ramen, where you just eat the ramen?
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's some hot shit.
that was like a month thing.
That's
for
some
me.
like, man.
I've never tried that before, but I'm always just
I
like,
did. That shit was some high shit.
Yeah, that's some hot shit, bro. You got smoke like too much. Yo,
okay.
hey man, I got these two little things, man. I did it how you're supposed to do it, so I got these little sunflower seeds things. Where's the trash
Just
can?
put
at, man?
it in there.
in the cup, man.
The cup, man. That's
Yeah,
what I
just
be
put it in
doing
the
over
cup.
there,
Or in your
man.
water bottle if you
I'm
want to drink the rest of
I
that.
feel like sake's gonna go back in there like later on.
It'll be a little saltier, you know. Be all good.
Hey,
Pretty good, man.
around the rocks.
Sunflower
Salty.
It'll taste like Taco Bell. Let me get some of those. Actually, I want to try one. It sounds kind of. I don't eat sunflower seeds that often.
At least
so.
it tastes in your mouth.
Well, I would hope so. It has flavor. Anyway, what part of the y'all talking about your music? Dude?
Oh yeah,
first tape, yeah, man.
yeah, man. So first tape, basically like figuring everything out.
What
you
was it
know
called?
I'm saying?
Paradise in Hell.
Well, it was gonna be called Paradise in Hell, but you can't. The way this showcase set up, you can't like name the album the same name as your artist name. So we call it Heaven and Hell on all platforms. So
Self-titled Heaven and Hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
subtitle.
but yeah, the first tape was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? There was some
Pretty
shining
There's
moments
some
on
like
there.
really, really good songs.
Yeah,
on
it's
there
some
for
dope
sure.
songs in there for real.
I shot a video to one of those songs,
Yes,
Teed Up,
sir.
the third song I think on that tape.
which I ever tell you? We have an episode on the podcast where I talk about that video and how I thought it was gonna be the worst video.
Oh yeah.
Hey, honestly, I was thinking that because from my last video, man, it was pretty like cringy, like / fun. Well, at least for me, everything was fun.
It wasn't fun for me.
Yeah,
It was absolutely
so
not.
I knew Carlo. Yeah, I knew Carlo was
I
gonna
felt
come
bad
into
about
this one like. But yeah, like I mean,
How do you pull up to the video shoot and you didn't pay your power bill? Like how do you do that?
Oh, that's
man,
just,
the times I was in, man, those were like crazy times.
That just
wavy
doesn't
times.
make sense.
Yeah, man.
Like I don't even understand. Like
thing I didn't know until I was about to pull out too. I was, you
Man.
gonna tell me this earlier?
hey, what house is it? What house is it? The yellow one? The one
with
that's
no lights.
The one with no lights? Yeah, everyone's home. What?
Oh, why?
It's like, am I gonna get killed? Is a man
that shit
in
was
there?
crazy. Like, oh my
that was,
god, I had fun making that video though. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank God I had all these lights. Thank God I'm
Yeah,
one.
dude.
Because there's some like videographers that have like no lights at all.
Oh, yeah.
They just shoot in the dark.
It'd been a horror movie if not.
Like it's so.
But yeah, that
luckily I
video
had
was
this.
fun making. Like it was fun, man. It turned out really good.
But this new tape,
Had fun making
the
it.
new tape, because the thing is, the process with me and him, basically, he'll pull up, like I said, 5 hours late, and like I make
Fuck
the
traffic.
beat. I make the beat because I usually like. Ain't no fucking traffic. Talking about traffic.
Fuck traffic.
You fucking 9 o'clock at night talking about traffic. Man, ain't no fucking traffic, nigga. What you talking about, bro? You mean, bro? Yeah, man. Traffic on fucking 10 o'clock.
Hey man, you got that rush hour.
Talking about rush
that
hour.
rush hour, man.
Where they rushing to, man? Where they going, dog?
Actually hopped out of the road and I actually started helping build the road.
Yeah, so that's what that be feeling like. Like, nigga, where you at, dog? It's Thursday. And I told you to come. It's fucking Wednesday, dog. What you doing, man?
Shit.
But so basically, like it'll be like I'll make the beat because I like making beats with the person there. You know, so I don't like making a
shit's
bunch of
very
beats.
organic,
Yeah, it's
so,
organic. You know what I'm saying? So we'll make the beat. Or I'll make the beat because I'm can't make beats.
Yeah,
but I'll make the beat.
artist. I make like the hits with the lyrics.
This nigga will probably write something to it.
Quick.
If that's just not fire, bro.
Yeah, if it's not fire, though, it's a quick freestyle,
if
bro.
it's not
Like,
fire, bro, I'm like, fuck that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, freestyle that shit.
But most of the time, though, it's more so like it's a hit or miss because either way it goes. Like if I don't write it, if I freestyle it, it's a hit. If I freestyle it, you know what I'm saying?
This
If I write
nigga
it-
like most of the music, like if you listen to the music, most of the music you hear, say like 95% of it's freestyle, bro.
yeah,
Like the whole shit's freestyle. It's crazy. That's crazy.
have fun doing it, man. Making hits. Tape on the way too. Also, man, we have a lot in store, man.
man.
We have a lot in store.
But you have no clue what the new tape's called.
Honestly, like I was talking to you guys earlier about it behind the scenes. Like the name is still like up in the air because like we had
called
like
Up in the
original.
Air?
The original. No. I'm
No.
saying like it's still up in there. Fuck you. But like I can say this though. I can say this because like as far as like what I want to do with it, the original name was gonna be Odin, but
Like after the god.
Yeah.
Thor head ass.
but you know, no Thor. But you know, like we're back on it. Like we're trying to
shout
see.
out. Avengers
gonna go from
Endgame
it.
coming out this month.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm not a
I'm
Marvel
excited.
fan, but
I know
I'm a
you ain't
Marvel
a Marvel
fan.
fan.
I
That
still
makes
gotta
sense.
see Captain Marvel first though.
You haven't seen it?
Mm-mm.
That's trash.
That's what I heard. Now, somebody was posting on Instagram. They were talking about, should I go see Captain Marvel or should I go see Us? I was like, dude, go see
Go see us,
dude.
I was like, 100%.
Go see us.
Dude. Straight up.
God,
You can
shit's
see
lit.
the post-credit scene of Captain Marvel. You be straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Go see us.
Is that true, Harry?
Nothing even happens in the post-credit scene.
But like,
garbage.
but it's
Should I
trash.
see
The
that?
whole
Should I
thing's
watch
trash.
Captain Marvel? Is it like Black
Just
Panther?
watch the post-credit scene, bro.
Okay.
You don't want to know.
If you want to see how Fury got his eye taken out, then watch.
Yeah,
Oh god.
And it was stupid as fuck, dude.
What? Did they just go? Just be popped out?
What's that?
No.
I ain't
Oh, is it
gonna
worse than that?
It's I don't know what the fuck. It's just like lame as fuck, dude.
Okay.
It's lame as hell.
Did he say his catchphrase when his eye popped out? Did he say motherfucker?
Ow, my eye. It has a catchphrase.
Yes, it's motherfucker.
Why you said it like that?
That's
Every
Samuel L.
movie,
Jackson's
motherfucker.
catchphrase.
Yeah, like it can't be his
Nick
catchphrase
Fury.
in every movie. Like in a kid's movie, motherfucker, like
My motherfucking eye.
my motherfucking eye, motherfucker. The little
It's not
kid
a
ass.
kids movie.
They can't say the F word in Avengers
can't-
movies.
Yes,
Little
they
kids,
can.
little kids will go
They
see
don't
that
say the F
movie.
word.
They kill people.
I'm pretty
They
sure.
don't say the F
Absolutely
word in
murder.
Avengers movie.
They cuss in Avengers movies.
It's because
They don't curse in the Avengers
they
movie.
cuss in
bro.
Avengers.
yes, they
Don't,
do.
bro.
They do, but they
don't.
don't say the F word.
Yeah, it's like little like
Little
soft shit,
kids
like-
will go see that movie.
like
Oh,
shit.
so yeah, they're on the same line as Shrek.
But they'll say it soft too. It'll be like, yeah, what's this shit about?
We got a Hulk.
Captain America's in that
Fudge.
movie. Iron Man's in that movie. Those two, they go as those kids for like those things for Halloween. Like they're gonna go see that.
Yeah, dude.
But
Ain't no cussing in that.
I would like the Avengers movies if Captain America was like, we're gonna
I
fuck
gotta
these
say,
guys
yo,
up.
Oh, that shit would be
Shout out
so.
to Niles Bryan filming my new video too. We had very much fun doing that
did
shit.
he-
Yeah,
did
That was for
freestyle.
He
Flex.
sent you the
Yeah.
shit?
Huh?
He sent you the.
Oh no, it's not done yet. I got like
Oh,
bits
man.
and pieces. You know, like I haven't got the full.
man.
I'm excited to see that.
Oh, it's gonna be
Yeah, that
very
shit's
wavy.
gonna be
He's been doing a
hard.
lot of
It's
work.
gonna be very
lately.
wavy.
Yeah, man.
He killing it for Jason.
Oh yeah, dude. He's
did, like,
he's
12
real
videos.
dope dude, man.
Yeah.
Cool dude.
I've actually never met him. I just watch him and
Man, he's like real behind
all
the scenes.
the
bro.
videographers, like we all talk to each other. Like behind the scenes.
Got a little club.
Like me, Cam, Niles, Geotech. Like we all just talk to each other every once in a while.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Share ideas.
Shout out to YL.
Yeah, pretty much.
Have like coffee.
Shout out to BTF.
I'm not a big fan of like people saying, "Do you guys should collab?" Because I don't know what that really means.
On a video?
Yeah, I don't know what that.
I feel like if you shoot something and then you edit it.
Yeah, but at the same time, like
kind of.
I feel like it's more so both names, like, you know what I'm saying, as you guys do something, then more so editing.
I'd rather we just do our own stuff and we promote each other.
Yeah,
because that's more of like independent. Because you're like, oh, I support.
But now it's Brian to someone like you guys. I feel like if you guys was to like kind of work on a project, get that all together, that'd be big.
Dope.
That'd be good for Birmingham in general.
Yeah, I need to meet him. I would say if y'all got to connect, tell him to come through one day.
I met him for the first time when he did the
Flex.
The Flex video. I didn't know
that
what
was so lit. Shout out to Bel Air. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I didn't know what he looked like. I swear to God, I was like, bro, I ain't never seen a picture of this dude. Nothing. I was like,
hey man, that was
like, who is this mystery man coming up from my fucking crib?
Shout out to Stitch. She made the jacket for it too, man.
Oh, I do this thing with all these rappers because they'll be like, because most people don't know what I look like. They're like, you see my videos and you don't think that I look like this.
I'll be shocked. I'll be like, yo, Tim?
Who's this? Carly?
Carly, you're Carly?
Carlizzle?
That's the right person. You do videos.
But anyway, like they see me for the first time and they meet me and then they'll go like on Instagram Live or something and FaceTime. They're like, yeah, man, we're out. He's like, shout out Carlisle, say something, Carlisle. I'm like, hi guys. Every single time. Never fails. Every single time. And they lose it. They start crying.
Yo.
Every time because I just want to. It's funny. It's like funnier to me.
You go into your Best Buy mode. Like how you would greet
hey,
like
everyone,
customers.
Welcome to Best Buy. Yes, I am Carlisle.
Hey guys, this is as nerdy as possible.
I'm the one who does all the dope hip hop videos.
Urban videos.
This song is called
Urban videos.
Urban.
That would make you sound even wilder.
Yo, I'd be like, who's this dude? But who's your friend? Who's your friend?
You're lucky he has good stuff.
Oh my god!
Everybody thinks I'm black because of Carlisle. They think that like I'm actually
Carlisle's not
Carlisle Jones. Carlisle Jones.
Oh, Jones is Jones is that's like
they think that
like,
they thought like I was a black guy. Most of the people.
Yeah, dude, Jones is a black.
And I think it's crazy
name.
that no one can say my name. And you remember why I changed my name?
Oh yeah.
Because people called me Kaloo.
Which blows my mind that people didn't know what the fuck call out was, and I was like, it's
just call out.
Yeah.
Call.
You never called out of work, you full of shit.
Call out of work.
Yeah, because we went to the foreign exchange and they act like they're brain dead. Like they just pay this homeless guy outside the DJ set. He's like, "What's a flash drive?" Like,
oh god.
That sounds like the beginning of a tape. What's a flash drive?
The new Paradise and Kay-1 album. What's a flash drive? I'm so glad.
Like, I will put it in the computer for you guys.
So, which was really sick today, though. Like y'all come. Thank y'all again for like coming on the podcast.
Of course.
But granted, like before this, like we went to. Sorry to tell you this, Hayden, but we went to that church to take some their album covers. Those album covers.
What's church? Got a sermon, man.
Can't wait till you guys see it, man.
Baptized.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I saw the picture you had a second ago. It's a sick like location for sure. I drove by it and I was like, yo, I want to get like a picture in front of that big freaking like crosses on the doors.
Yeah, man.
It's tight, and it's like old church too. It's tight.
Indeed, very antiquish. Really
but like I'm thinking this is gonna be their
church will scare me, man.
Like as like their hip hop.
Yes, sir.
I fuck with that super heavy. I love like how the
shout out to Johnny.
This definitely looks like where's my flash drive?
Some gang
like right there at the top.
Let me see. Oh, you talking about that one?
Yes, sir.
Where's the flashy?
That just reminds me of like where is it? That like if you guys have that just reminds me of that.
That's a dope cover.
Shout out to Jonathan Wedlin.
But that would be like if you guys had a rap collective, and that was like the first tape cover, and that'd be the second tape cover or some shit.
Yeah.
That's such a
Brockhampton type shit.
Man, that's such a slip-on album.
Yo, I was listening to Brockhampton today. I fuck with like everything Brockhampton's ever done.
Dude, I fuck with like 2 of their songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I was listening and I was like, this just appeals to me. As weird as it is and how all over the place Brockhampton's shit is, I fuck with it like all over the place.
People, every time I listen to them, I'm like, who's rapping? Like, which one?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Like the first song on their like Iridescence album, I was like, it goes to like 5 different places in that one song, but I like the entire song.
I have no clue who that is, but hey.
Brockhampton.
Shout out to
bro?
him. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't know
The
who
fuck,
that
man?
is.
You be on Instagram every day, bro.
Hey, man.
The fuck
You
is
know,
wrong
he
with
is.
this dude?
I probably trolled him and like shouted him out and like kept.
They
it
did
moving.
like the
You know Kevin
saturation.
Abstract?
I heard of him.
That look familiar?
Yeah, that looks very familiar.
Saturation. Yo, listen to this
man.
album. It's just the pregnant girl.
Jeez, shout out to the baby.
It's weird. Like, so you know that extremely white voice I just did?
Yeah.
One of their rappers sound like that.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
he's like,
Oh, you talking about that? Like,
it's like really Caucasian.
Yeah.
Like, stupid Caucasian.
I kind of like how he sounds. He sounds like real ignorant on the album.
Yeah.
But I like it a lot. And I was also speaking of, yeah, he's white. Shakewell's right?
Yeah, I showed him.
Yeah, you talking about that earlier.
I showed him Shakewell, and then I showed him the leg lock video.
Don't know who that guy is neither.
Yeah,
Dude,
Shakewell
you need to listen to his
fucking
album because like he doesn't sound like that every song. So like leg lock and that voodoo
This album.
were completely different. Like those songs were completely different, but like he does different genres
Where
the
they
whole
like
entire time.
based out
really?
of? Like where they from?
I fuck with
Shakewell is. I
Shakewell.
don't know where he's from, but
Shakewell's with Puya
From
and Fat
Alabama.
Nick.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
like
that clique,
the big
really.
guys.
Yeah,
that
like,
click.
okay.
The big.
But I only like out of that group. I only like Shakewell, like
Yeah.
Puya, and like.
Yeah, see, I don't really listen to them
Puya's
like
just
too much.
like,
If I
man.
do, it's like more so like Germ and like Lil
Shout out
Gino.
Puya though, man.
I would
I
peep
get
that
it.
Wants to
album
be
for
like
sure.
Soulja
That's
Boy.
got some like some dope stuff
I'll
on
check
it,
it
but
out. Almost there.
and also I mean like for anything of just like Brockhampton, it's just like I don't want to say hipster rap, but it kind of is.
It really is his rap, dude.
Yeah.
Kind of is.
Especially their videos too.
Yeah.
It's just like,
But I fuck with it. It's awesome.
yeah, we're having fun. California. Yeah.
Are they from California?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like
Yeah, they are.
They are. Yeah, I feel like
Yeah, they have to be. They have that many people in them. God. There's
it's
like what?
like a football
9?
team.
It's like a yeah.
football team.
They,
Not
pretty much,
wrong.
they have
It's a
people
big
to put on the
collective.
bench per song. Like their shows, they have actually a bench, and then
There's like-
whoever
there's like-
raps gets up on stage.
Well, I'm tired, bro. Let me sub me in, bro. Tap me in.
There's only one thing about Brockhampton where like people were comparing Brockhampton to like Odd Future. There's only like
Nah.
I was like I don't see anybody out of Brockhampton to go on and do their own solo stuff
Yeah.
as successful
I was
as
like
like
Kevin
And
Abstract
get Grammy
somewhere.
nominated.
Who?
And get Grammy nominated.
Oh yeah, exactly. So I don't
That
see
could
that
be. I feel
happening.
like this type of music that could be Grammy nominated. The nominated.
Can you stop? What's wrong with you?
This has already
Oh,
been,
you
like,
give me Saki, man. Talking about what's wrong with me, man. What's wrong with you, man?
this has already been my favorite episode.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out Paradise. Shout out Kay-1. It's up there.
man. Shout out.
I just can't
Of
wait.
course,
for,
shout out Johnny, man.
Yeah, shout out Johnny. Yeah,
I just can't wait
always
for
shout out Johnny, man.
Dressed in the brand.
Can't
He's
wait
so
for
fucking
Zach to
Johnny,
hear
man.
this because I think Zach's gonna love this
Yes,
episode too.
sir.
Yeah, man.
Get out,
And the
Blackout.
tape is on the
You're not
way,
allowed,
man.
Blackout. You're too
Title
vicious.
is still up in the air.
See how he treats his dog, man?
That's not the exact title,
She's too vicious.
Jesus, man.
but it's on the way. A lot of things on the way, man.
I'm really excited to see like where like it really
Yeah.
goes.
Hell yeah.
Because I mean, every year everything gets better.
Exactly.
Like super proud of B Not. B Not's better than he's ever been.
P-Nut.
Oh yeah,
Steamy.
he was
like-
like, he was like a
Shout out to him.
monster, bro.
Yeah,
Drifting
you're
Rich.
way
Watch that
better.
dude work,
Shout out to
man.
him.
Like,
Especially
bro.
now.
That's crazy. Dude.
Yeah,
And
we're
he-
talking
and-
about his videos earlier. Y'all like his
Yeah.
videos are like
Oh, bro,
Crazy.
next level, bro.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Bandage. I've already seen the new video Bandage, which it's going to come out on Thursday. This is for next week, so it's already been out for a week. But like,
what you just said, but
but Bandages is a really like good video. He has like a really good team working.
yeah, for sure.
And he told me the other day. He texted me the other day. He just randomly texted me and said, "Hey man, how you doing?" Just like that's such a big
That sounds like
thing.
Beanut, yeah.
Yeah.
Sending a Beanut.
And he told me he wants Kudos to work with me because I think Kudos is still down here.
Yeah, man.
He wants me to do a video for Kudos.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I need to hit up Kudos, I guess.
I actually got a song with Kudos, man. Shout out Kudos. Pretty lit. And
Oh,
Carrie
speaking
Fountain.
of kudos, well, it has nothing to do with kudos. The free store, bro. You talk about the fucking free
Oh
store,
my
dude.
God.
Have you heard about the free store? You know about the fucking free store?
Yeah.
I think I've seen it on.
Yeah, that's some like a freestyle. I've
Everything's
never heard of
fucking
this.
free, bro.
I think I've
That's
seen it on
crazy.
I'm
Instagram.
befuddled. I swear to God. Everything's fucking free, dog. I swear, you walk in this, like, you walk in that bitch, like, this is woman and this other guy.
Get away from the mic.
Mm.
Okay. Don't eat the mic when you tell. Man, it was super free. Like,
But now you walk in, they're like, hey, welcome to the free store. Everything's free. Shit. We're finna have a good old time.
Oh, shit.
Bro, I felt nervous in that bitch. I was like, because they give you bags. They got like a bunch of bags. I'm putting in there. Like
Like, what does it look like
sure
on the
it's free,
inside?
right?
Like,
Sure, it's free.
everyone's holding their belt like on the right side.
Yeah, I remember that.
is it like
Got
shit
their phones in
everywhere?
their hand, like
I told Kay was telling him like he was super nervous as soon as he walks out of the store, and then like as soon as he walks out of the store, as like the sign goes from free to get him.
Everything must go, but it still costs money. We're having a sale.
By sale, no sale, just take it, please.
Not free. Yo, that's having me nervous.
It's like everything's free, but you have to pay $3,000 to get.
I'm just so confused in how like
how that work. Business.
How y'all there?
It's like advertisement. Every shirt's an advertisement, so every time you get it,
it's a thrift store, dude.
That'd be pretty actually.
Motherfuckers just come there and bring shit, and
it's free.
Bro, shit. They fucked around. They had the speaker because they have the speaker like playing music there.
And you took that too.
I picked it up.
That's free.
No, I picked it up. They're like, that's not. Yeah. All right, should have put that in the back. What the fuck you mean?
I want to talk to your manager.
Yeah, I am the manager. You probably are, goddamn.
Ain't nobody beat you with a speaker.
Oh shit, man.
You just like you hear like a song playing, because you're putting it in your bag.
It's like, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh man, bro, that's just a weird concept, man. How y'all got a
Where
free
was
store?
that?
North side.
North side.
So it probably that makes sense.
Did you get anything good actually?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I got a bunch of comics. They got like a whole bunch of comics. Got some comics, and I got a Columbia vest, like a little puffy vest jacket thing. It was free, man. Fuck it, dude. I got another T-shirt too. I forgot about
Columbia
it.
stuff is pretty like not cheap, so
I know, dude. It's weird, man.
I used to get made fun of for
definitely
wearing
not
Columbia.
free.
Really?
Yeah, I had like a Columbia puffy like gray jacket when I was in high school.
Hold on, I about to say what era was like a time was this?
I was in high school, so
like North Face times.
Yeah, North Face. When like North Face was like
North Face.
Then they made like then they made South Butt and stuff like that.
South Butt.
Yeah.
To like make fun of it or like parry.
Like Vans and Toms, like that kind of stuff.
Shout out Vans, yo! Oh my god, you saved a lot of people's lives. I love Vans.
Wearing Vans right now.
Can't wear Vans. I can only wear Nikes now.
Oh, wow.
Hey man.
You didn't believe me?
That's
Birkenstock.
Wow.
Make sure it's no cap.
It's like we have Zach. Zach has turned into K-1 over here because freaking Zach only wears like Birkenstocks now. He's
really
Cole Bennett over here.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, man. He's size 12. I wear size 13, man. But I'm making it work. You know what I'm saying? They're hanging off a little bit.
Did you get him at Ross or something?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Hey man, shout out Ross. Oh my god. Shout out Ross.
They had a sticker.
Yeah.
The sticker said 12, but the size actually was.
That's exactly. I'm mad at you, bro. That's exactly what I
went there last night and I saw some slip-ons and it said a 9 on it. And I was like, "Oh, that's my size." Don't make fun of me. That's my size. And then I grab them out, and they're like 12. So I'm like, "What the? Why?"
Yeah, man.
They put like just a number sticker.
I swear, all the good sizes are like in the small and like.
I swear to God, bro, I hate going to fucking. I hate because I know like what I start doing now instead of being like, "Oh, I like to see what size you got." Or you got size 13. I'll be like. I just go and be like, yo, what size you got at 13?
Let me check.
I'll be like, yo, which ones do you have at 13, bro? Just tell me, bro. Offer it. I don't want to be disappointed. I swear to God. I'm tired of having big feet, man. I'm not even like over 6 foot tall, bro. I'm 5'10" and I got 13.
Man.
I'm cursed, man. I swear to fucking God, man. It's fucked up, bro.
They talked about Cambridge. Say that Danny has a size 14 foot.
God bless.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, how tall is he?
I don't know.
6'3".
6'3".
It makes sense that he's tall and he's got a big ass foot.
But he weighs 135 pounds. He weighs 135 pounds.
He's like that thin.
Yeah.
Is that shit?
God.
Shout out motherfuckers with big feet, man. You know the struggle, man.
Everyone makes fun of me because I have small feet, but then I put on
crazy size 9, dog.
Shut up. But like if I put on your shoes,
you can put shoes on and put your shoes in my shoes.
No, but if I wear your shoes, we can do it after the podcast. I'll actually take a picture of me in K-1's shoes. But if you put like my feet in someone else's shoes, I look ridiculous with big feet. Like I don't look right.
Like you wore
my feet were like super big.
You put my Timberlands on and
oh my God. What size shoe do you wear?
Like 11s.
You're like
I'm like 5'11", almost 6 foot.
That's reasonable.
Oh hey, Mochi.
Okay. So, dude.
Depends on the shoe. Like boots and like I think in Vans. In Vans, I wear like a size 10, but those like stretch out to be like 11s, and everything else I wear like 11s.
Shout out to 11s.
My feet are more wide though. That's the thing about it. I got what was it? 4x4s for free, basically.
Do the big etnies or the big like audio.
I used to wear
Osiris
back in the day. Yeah, hell yeah, I used to wear all that shit, dude. All that fucking Journeys, all the Journey shoes, bottom rack.
Shout out Journey.
Yeah, shout out Journeys, dude. They had a lot of niggas in high school.
There wasn't the free store yet.
Man, I had a job at Journeys. I worked there for 3 days and I said, no, I'm not making any money.
God.
What the fuck?
Well, do y'all have anything else y'all want to kind of speak on as we end the podcast? Do you want to plug yourself and where people can find you?
Yeah, more so. You can follow me on Instagram, Paradise Clemens 9. Facebook, Paradise Clemens. Also, follow BioCells Food Solutions. Dr. CB Gang, we lit. We can help you. Yeah, I know you need it. So yeah, man, we up there. Videos on the way. Shout out the mob. Shout out everybody, man. Shout out Johnny. Yeah, I am drenched. Sir. Yes, sir. Shout out my producer too. We lit. Kay-1, we finna take over.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So follow me on Instagram at damn Kay-1. I don't know my Twitter. Oh wait, okay. It's Kika KIKAX Tom TOM. Facebook, just you don't need to know that. You know what I'm saying? That's too personal. That's about it, man. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got big things coming, man. Trying to make beats for everybody, bro. Trying to get placements. Trying to, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to fucking build this shit, bro.
We got placements. We're trying to.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to do shit, bro. I'm trying to make this shit work, man.
Yeah.
Tired of fucking.
You gotta do as DMX though. You gotta do as DMX though.
Nah, just scream.
Nah, man. It's
a
nice
microphone. He used to do it all the time.
This is a nice microphone, though. I can't. I can't. Drinking too much sake, dude. I can't.
By the way, so before we end the podcast, I was telling Jason the other day that me and you started together and done like all this music together, but we've actually never once did one song together or put out any music or ever rapped on any of your beats and done anything.
Man. That's crazy.
That's wild, right?
I would have thought I would have thought y'all had something like
never done any of that.
Dude.
That's crazy.
Started together.
I don't fuck with him, bro. That's the thing.
Yeah. His beats are trash.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's why I give them to you.
God.
He actually sends them.
I make him hits.
He sends them to me first, and I'm like, nah, give him to Perry.
I make him hits, man. Keep doing that. Fans love it.
Like, even I send him to Hayden. Hayden doesn't rap. He's like, nah.
Why you sending him to me in the first place?
It's like asking the wrong guy. I mean, look at me. You're asking the wrong guy.
Get Joe Banks on him.
I'll remix
shit,
dude. If y'all don't have a Joe Banks feature on your album, why ain't you put it out?
I don't know who that guy is.
You'll know.
You'll know.
You should.
Oh, you'll know.
You rap?
What is it? Stop. Hey, you're good. You're good. So I want to thank everyone for listening to this episode of the Mochi podcast.
Yes.
Already.
Thanks everyone for listening to this episode of the Mochi podcast. I've been your host Tim with my host Hayden, with our special guest Paradise and
yes sir
Kay-1. Thank y'all for coming on the podcast.
Score.
It's been great. Thank you, Johnny, for being in the background and looking at the camera.
Shout out to Johnny, man.
So we don't have any technical issues on this episode. Wow.
Smooth podcast, man. That's pretty rare. Yes, sir.
And you can find the Mochi podcast on Instagram at Mochi Podcast, Twitter Mochi Podcast. You can find all our videos, all our sites, links at mochipodcast.com. You can find me and Hayden at our Twitters, which is in the bio listed below. You can find them in the same place.
Instagram, also Paradise Clemens 9. Follow me. Yes, sir.
And if you want their music, we'll actually post their music links and everything. I'll get that for you.
Oh yeah. Heaven and Hell, by Paradise and Kay-1 on all streaming platforms. Like that's everything.
Yes, sir.
YouTube Music, you dig? Spotify.
Run that up.
Everything.
Please, we need that. You need that.
Yeah, I need to feed my kids, man. I don't got no kids.
I do. They ain't pretty
future
good.
kids.
Yeah, my future. I gotta feed my future.
He's
kids.
actually
bro. To see some mini K1s, that'll be a sight to see, though. I swear.
No, he's lying. He's actually trying to buy a $400,000 chain.
Jeez.
Just a big Kmart K with a one.
Jeez.
Pure diamonds.
Anyway, thank everyone for watching this episode of Mochi podcast. We love Tim.
We loved him.
Is that what y'all do?
That's what we say at the end of the
like a power type shit.
Yeah, you say it.
I want to troll it, but
say it.
Paradise Clemens #9. Instagram. Follow.
At damn Kay-1. I was playing. We love Tim.
Hey, I love you, bro.
Yeah, real shit, bro. I love you, bro. It's because he said it.
Paradise Clemens #9. Instagram. Follow me.
Thanks, everyone.